We're back! We are back! We are finally back! Tanks vlog. It's been 4 long months since we've had real sports. MLS, you fucking don't count. You soccer fucking sucks. Real sports! Baseball is back! Today was opening day. Oh boy, finally. And while there's no fans in the stands, it doesn't matter. I am just so glad that baseball is back. I wish I was there today. I've only now. This is only the second opening day I've missed since 1998, but I guess it doesn't count since everybody missed it. And I don't know about you, watching games, and I've had Major League Baseball on for 10 hours today, at least. Yeah, 10 hours. I've been watching, except for a quick run out to ShopRite. I've had the games, baseball on from 4 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning. Because the last game just ended, of course. Watching from the Mets game, the first game today, to the last game, the A's and the Angels. That's 10 hours, and I have to say, I got to make this judgment. Stadiums with the cardboard cutouts look better than the stadiums with no cardboard cutouts. I don't know. And I actually have a cardboard cutout at Citi Field, but it looks better. It's more aesthetically eye-pleasing. Feels more normal than just empty seats. And while most of the seats are still empty, those cardboard cutouts at least makes the game feel cozier. The A's did something interesting. Tom Hanks, who worked as a hot dog vendor when he was 19, is one of the cardboard cutouts, and it's a picture of him when he was 19 as a hot dog vendor. Very creative by the A's and the god-awful, ugly stadium that they play in. But we got baseball back. And the Mets continue the tradition of winning on opening day. Whether it will be a good season or not, it's never you can never tell. Because the Mets, even in their worst years, won on opening day. You know, in the 70s, when the Mets were losing almost 100 games every year, 77, 78, 79, one opening day, one on opening day. They were 90-plus losses in 80, one on opening day. 90-plus losses, 82, 83, one on opening day. So, the Mets have now won 39 of their last 51 opening days. Best overall in baseball in that period. And it was a nail-biter today. Jacob deGrom, great start, great stuff. Didn't get the win, as usual. But the Mets got good bullpen work from Seth Lugo, Justin Wilson, and Edwin Diaz got the job done today. Pitched cautiously to Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman did get a hold of one, hit it foul, but it was foul, and that was really close, right up here by the Coca-Cola corner, but foul. But the one Met that hit a home run today was Yoenis Cespedes, playing his first game in 2 years, homered, and that was the only run in the game, as the Mets won 1-0. So we're going to have to see how they go. 60-game sprint. I put it this way. 8 teams make the playoffs. If the Mets are not one of those 8 teams, Brodie Van Wagenen has to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. With the teams for sale, we're going to get a new owner. Hopefully it's a good one. And that's got to be the decision. They spent a lot of money, a lot of prospects to build this team. Stroman's out for God knows how long. Robinson Cano's a shadow of his former self, and Edwin Diaz was good today, but after last year, can we trust him yet? I certainly can't trust him yet. Jared Kelenic, Anthony Kay, they gave up a lot of good prospects to get these players, and if they don't pay off, Brodie has to pay the price. So we're going to do a quick trip around the majors, just a little notes here and there. Max Kepler hit 2 home runs as the Twins doubled up the White Sox 10-5. A good start there for the Twins. Houston scored 5 runs in the 5th as they beat the Mariners 8-2. Justin Verlander got the win. Padres. Isn't it nice to see the Padres back in brown? I mean, that's what the color they should have always worn. I don't know why they ever changed their colors. Mike Moustakas, Chris Paddock got the win. Mad bum. Not a good start in his career in Arizona, as Eric Hosmer had 6 RBI, leading the Padres to a 7-2 win. Mike Moustakas, in his Cincinnati debut, had 3 for 4 with 4 RBI as the Reds beat the pitiful Tigers. Cavan Biggio had a big day as the Blue Jays, the shuffle off to Buffalo, as they announced today that they will be playing their home games in Buffalo. Today, the Buffalo Blue Jays, or the Toronto Blue Jays playing in Buffalo, beat the Tampa Bay Rays 6-4. Kyle Hendricks went the distance. Complete game shutout. Cubs beat the Brewers, and the Brewers back to that glove. MB, beautiful. Love the yellow panel on the helmet. The Brewers looked beautiful today, but didn't play beautiful, losing to the Cubs 3-0. Aaron Nola got hung with a loss, as Joe Girardi's Philadelphia career started with a loss, as the Marlins beat the Phillies 5-2. And the Phillies, of course, no Philly fans at the game, but you would have heard, boo! So that saved a lot of boos in Philadelphia. Shane Bieber, 14 strikeouts. Indians over the Royals, 2-0. There's another bad team, the Royals. J.D. Martinez had a monster day, as the Red Sox had a monster game with no one at the Green Monster, as the Baltimore Orioles. Going back to soccer, it's a good thing that baseball doesn't follow soccer rules. Otherwise, the Orioles will be going, relegation. They're going to go down to the International League. Relegation. They aren't even a major league team. I mean, this is how fucking bad the Orioles are. Tommy goddamn Malone was your opening day starter. If Tommy Malone's your opening day starter, you suck. I think it's quite possible. The Orioles find a way to lose 50 games. They are that bad. The Orioles got to be happy that there is only a 60-game season, because I honestly think if the Orioles had a full 162-game season with this fucking roster, they could possibly lose more than 120 games, more than the 62 Mets. Lance Lynn sharp as the Rangers opened up Globe Life Park. What an eyesore that stadium is. I know they wanted a dome, but the ballpark at Arlington was so much nicer looking. Why couldn't they find a way to dome? Why didn't they build a dome 25 years ago? Didn't they realize the heat of Texas was the reason that their first stadium was a hellhole? What, they didn't think that the retractable roof? They were starting to build retractable roofs in 1994. I don't understand it, but new stadium looks like a fucking airplane hangar. Doesn't look like a baseball stadium. Ugly. But the Rangers got the win, beating the Rockies 1-0. The deep dimension. So the Rangers used to play in a bandbox in a home run haven. They're saying this might be a pitcher's park. Paul DeYoung hit a big blast today as the Cardinals beat the Pirates 5-4. Mike Muncy homered. Giants, just terrible team. Yesterday lost 8-1. Today lost 9-1 to the Dodgers. San Francisco Giants. Oof. And you hired Gabe Kapler with a bad team. And the first game that went extra innings was the last game of the night. Oakland with Tom Hanks, 19-year-old, selling hot dogs and over the mic at the empty Oakland Coliseum, whatever the fuck that stadium is named now. Used to playing it in empty stadiums. So the game goes 10 innings. And, of course, Hanzo Robles gets the loss. Runner starting at second base. Angels couldn't take advantages. Made as Shohei Ohtani made a base running blunder in the top of the inning, and then the A's loaded the bases, and Matt Olson, boom, there it goes, grand slam home run, game over. Of course, that's got to be a familiar feeling for Mickey Callaway. I mean, come on, they brought in a reliever after the Robles just couldn't get the job done. They brought in Hobie Milner, and the first pitch he throws, boom! See ya! Game over. Forget about facing 3 batters. That's the ball game. So there's your night. First night of Major League Baseball. Tank's vlog is back. I'll try to vlog at least 5 times a week. So we're finally getting some semblance of normalcy in this awful, terrible year from hell. See you tomorrow. Maybe.